It's your boy Breeze back with another first time reaction. Now, we got when he realizes everything was on video. So that tells me this guy is going to be our donkey of the week. So let's run this clip. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe and turn on them noties. Turn on the noties.
In the morning on May 6th, 2022, officers in Rock County, Wisconsin were alerted about a hit-and-run incident. Police reports indicate that a white pickup truck collided into a Volkswagen Golf,
Damn.
pushing them off of the road.
A pickup truck and a Volkswagen Golf?
Images from the victim vehicle shows the damage caused, resulting in an estimated $9,000 repair that was determined to be a totaled vehicle, according to statements made by the victims on social media. After collecting statements from the crash victims, officers inquired nearby businesses about security footage that may have captured the incident. They were in luck. One business provided two angles that were able to capture the scene. Using Google Earth and visual references from the security camera, we were able to estimate their speed over the course of this 15-second interaction. At the beginning of their visual, both vehicles appear to be so close together it is difficult to tell that there's two of them.
Damn. See, if you think you're going to get away with anything in this day and age, Big Brother's always watching. Like, you need to... I know they like in a rural... He probably think because they're like in a rural area, there ain't cameras, bro, but there's cameras everywhere. You ain't getting away with jack shit these days. You got to be a lucky mother, you know what, to get away with anything, especially on the road. They got cameras everywhere. It's even cameras on Teslas. So if you did something, there's a Tesla going by, they got that on camera, bro. And not counting all the Ring cameras, bro, it's just not happening right now. Oh, is he like, he's like trying to run off the road. Oh, shit. Damn, he was running him off the road, yo. He was running him off the road.
According to the police report, the occupants of the Volkswagen said they attempted to pass the truck in a passing area, but the truck continued to match their speed and refused to let them in, causing them to go into the oncoming lane of traffic. The truck continued until eventually making contact and causing the accident before fleeing the scene. Notably, the police report states that the Volkswagen narrowly missed this tree on the opposite side of this building at what we estimate to be around 55 miles an hour, possibly evading death. In our review, the statement made by the victim vehicle is mostly true, as the speeds and positions of both vehicles support their claim. However, based on satellite imagery, they were not in a passing zone at the time, having just passed that area before the incident. These merging lanes prior to what is captured on video may have been the initial point of frustration between the drivers.
People don't know. A lot of murders and shootings happen because people got road rage. Man, you just gonna get there 2 seconds later. Like, you ever been on the street and then you guys are driving and it's always some asshole that wants to go off fast and then you look up, you guys end up at the light at almost the exact same time, bro. You're really not going to get there that much faster doing all that shit. Like, you can avoid a lot of shit by not doing shit like this.
As is noted by commenters on Facebook, having obtained visual of the truck, the police department shared this post asking the public for help in finding the culprit. The Facebook post proved successful, as the report notes two individuals, one anonymous source and one apparent acquaintance of the truck driver, reached out to police. The acquaintance even called the driver out directly in the Facebook post themselves. The anonymous source shared that they knew the truck driver, Jason Erdman, and his truck through Jason's moving businesses. The source shared images of the truck's license plate, and when the investigators looked it up, they found it was reported stolen. The source also shared that Jason told them, quote, "I don't think I hit him. Maybe I did," before indicating that he was going to leave town for a couple weeks. Investigators then visited Jason's address, a business he's associated with, and the address of Jason's family members, who could not provide Jason's location. The report indicates that Jason himself called dispatch operators and questioned them on why law enforcement was trying to contact him. During those calls, Jason refused to share his location. It was the following day that Jason's acquaintance reached out to police to provide more information, claiming Jason drives in an extremely aggressive manner, cutting off people frequently. Apparent strangers from Facebook recognized the same truck in the area as well, which is allegedly notorious for driving erratically. When the acquaintance went to tag Jason in the department's...
The town is tired of him. It's like the whole town is coming together. The town is tired of bro. The town want this dude to get the fuck out of here.
Facebook post, he noted that Jason changed his last name on Facebook and wasn't sure why. Officers called Jason's number on that day as well.
Jason, this is Deputy DeBoer. I'm with the Rock County Sheriff's Office.
They tired of him.
I'm looking to speak with you regarding an incident that happened yesterday and talk about it a little bit further. Where are you right now?
Talk about what?
So we have...
I know you guys have been harassing my family about
We're...
it.
Okay.
Entitled. You know what you did.
I never got a call
Bro,
back.
you know
There was
what
a
you
hit and run
did.
yesterday, and we had a couple people call in and
know
say
what
that
you
you may be
did.
the individual that was involved.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't in an accident yesterday or anything like that.
He know
I
what he
came
did.
home, did a
He
line
know
on
what he
my truck.
did.
My truck's literally sitting in front of me.
Where are you at now?
I'm way up north by Nakusa.
When are you going to be back in town?
Probably Monday.
Are you okay if I set up a time to meet with you on Monday when you get back?
Yeah, y'all can come and take a look at the truck, but if you guys want to imply that I was in an accident, then you're going to be speaking to my attorney. There's no damage to the truck other than what my guys have done to the truck. I run a moving company.
But where are you in Nakusa then?
I'm just, okay, what are you looking for from
Once they start talking about attorney, you know, I get you got to protect yourself, but it just screams guilt. Screams guilt.
me here?
To either put this thing to rest that you weren't the one that was involved, or to verify, I would like to send a deputy from the agency up there to just go take photos of your truck and document any damage that there may be to it. Based on the accident and the video footage that I have, I know where the damage is going to be. If it's not you, then that's part of the investigation, and I was told yesterday that you were not giving your location out. That's why I'm contacting your family.
Cop getting irritated.
Well, they said that when
Cop getting
dispatch
mad
talked to
now.
you, you wouldn't give your location out. But we're still doing an investigation, so we...
That's fine.
Okay, so where are you at right now?
I'm up north right now, and on Monday, after I contact my attorney, then you guys can come out and take a look at the truck. Because I understand what you're trying to do. I was not in no accident. I'm not going to have you guys try and paint me into a corner here. I understand you got to do what you got to do.
Oh,
but-
this
So that's the...
this guy's a dickhead. I can't wait until he realizes that everything's on camera, because he's just acting so smug when he almost killed somebody.
part that I'm not totally understanding is I have a photo of the vehicle that I'm looking for, and
Right.
I
thought
if
you
it's
guys
not
did
if
I
it
saw that too. It looks just like my truck. However, my truck has chrome rims. Those
Okay.
rims on that picture are black. I see plenty of people driving trucks that are white dudes. I understand what you're trying to do. I did see the picture.
I'm doing an investigation with the leads that I have. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Right, and I get it. I understand that, but I also understand my rights.
and that is your right, sir. So I will talk to you on Monday.
Fucking dickwad.
2 days later, Jason agreed to let officers observe his truck at his address.
Hi, Jason. I'm Deputy DeBoer, Rock County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Adams. Here to talk to you. Just take pictures of the truck, take a look at things. So
There you go.
Yeah.
I was camping all weekend. Take your picture.
takes pictures.
that was
We're-
Kevin all weekend.
I mean,
Answer any
when,
questions.
you're not answering any questions.
You talk to my attorney about that one.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you, just so I can verify?
Yep. No, I
So
camped
defensive.
all weekend.
Bro,
Really, my only
you going to
frustration
jail.
was the fact that you guys
Defensive
harassed my
ass.
family 2 days straight before contacting me.
See, like, cops know this. Like, cops are fucking trained. They know when they lying. You coming out all defensive and shit like that, you're they know something's up, bro. And they got you on video.
But truck's right there, so take pictures.
They got you on video.
So we go through leads that we get.
Oh, I saw
and
the
we
Facebook page.
Yeah, and
Follow
we
you guys'
eliminate them, and we don't.
Facebook.
I mean, we follow leads, and if they're not
And
legitimate,
that's
then
fine. I don't have a problem with any of that. I know you guys got to do what you got to do. We're on the same boat, but
that's why we're here.
I was harassed. Well, not me. My family was harassed for 2 days.
Well, we got to try to. I mean,
My
we
family
gotta
was
branch
harassed
out
for
and
2 days
talk.
and nobody called me.
Because if I just call you and
My
talk,
sister in Connecticut.
I have somebody who just answered the phone. Go ahead.
who's that car registered?
I
to?
hate that word
It's registered to your
harassment.
sister in Connecticut and
People
you. And
use it
expired
so
in 2020. I
vaguely.
ran it when I drove by. So if you want to argue that issue,
Oh, I'm not arguing. I'm
I
trying to
found
figure
a
out why
name
nobody
on this
contacted me.
vehicle and I tried to contact it. That's all there was to it.
Well, I'm just confused on why nobody tried calling me.
We were trying to attempt to contact you,
There's a female
and then
that's coming
seeing
to the
contacting
door. Sounds
family
like she was
might have a good
sleeping.
phone number for you, or
had my phone
find out where you're at, or hey, where can we meet with you? And that's not harassment. It's
not.
attempting to
I mean,
make
contact.
contact
Just,
with you.
again, I'm just kind
with your-
of caught off guard because the
Right.
fact that my sister
I'm pretty sure
gave
you're-
me all of my information,
Right.
all of it, and I still didn't get a call.
Yo, it was his sister. What? The family's tired. It was his sister. Oh shit.
Okay.
I called Rock County after y'all called me.
When was that?
It
I
was
called
his
Rock County on
sister,
Friday.
yo.
Was it Friday night after my sister called
It
me?
might have been Friday night. I wasn't working.
I think you'd said that. Oh, I'm up
It was
north.
his
And then,
sister, bro.
and then you told the deputy when they asked, "Well, where can we meet you? We'll send somebody out there to take photos of your vehicle."
that's
You
not
said
what they said.
you told whoever it was you talked to that you're not going to tell them where you're at.
That's actually false.
Okay, then where are you at?
Camping.
Where?
And my physical address was right here, and I said.
Then where were you camping?
So
at?
they asked me for my address or my parents' address. I gave that
Bro,
to them.
answer you can answer
Okay.
the question.
So where are you camping at?
for the third time.
Multiple places, Nakusa.
Okay, where at?
Nakusa.
Right. Where at in Nakusa?
You don't need an address.
When did
Okay.
you head up there?
This is
I left Friday afternoon.
what time Friday?
Damn, he got
Any more questions to go through my
got a
turn?
That's
sunroof.
rather odd.
That's fine.
dude.
Truck's right here.
Right.
And,
Then I
sunroof on
assume
his
you already
head.
talked to your attorney, right?
and he said it was okay
Right.
for you guys to take
Then I'm
pictures.
pretty sure you also explained that contacting your family is not harassment.
I hope
You can
that
take
was-
pictures of the truck.
And Jason, I also I have former employees of yours calling me, telling me that you drive aggressively. So I'm following a
Bro,
lead.
you got
whether
the
it's you or not.
You got the family, the employees, and the whole town is trying to take this guy down. Like they are sick of his shit. He seems like an asshole though, a grade A asshole.
I gotta look at it further, and I gotta. If you can give me where you traveled, I can eliminate you as a suspect.
Truck.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I have a vehicle that looks a lot like yours.
Right. I understand
And-
that. No, I get
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, after you guys said that, you can go on Facebook. You guys' page shows everything.
No, I know, and some people contacted us and said it could be this guy, and we follow the lead. And
Right.
if it's not, it's not, and
Like
if
I
it
said,
is, it
I
is.
don't have a problem you guys doing that. Like, you can
Yeah.
take pictures of the truck, but it was the lack of communication on you guys' part trying to
Okay.
call me. You can laugh all you want. You
No, a lack of communication on
And,
our part trying to
truck's
call
right
you.
here, but taking pictures. That right there, that bashed-in corner came from the cab corner of the trailer last year in Washington. Hey, if you guys know anybody that's looking for a car, parking it out.
This one in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, motor's blowing on it.
Bro, nobody want that. Shut up. Just
You
shut
guys have
up,
some
bro.
damage down
Shut
here.
up. Just shut the fuck up. He's annoying me, and I
Are
don't
you
know
denying
guys.
that you were involved in this hit and run that you saw on
Questions will
Facebook?
go through my attorney.
You can't say no.
I've been very clear about my stance on this.
The far majority of the public doesn't take a stance like that. That's all.
That's fine, but I know what you're fishing for, and I
Fishing
understand
for
my
what?
truck looks similar to the one you guys posted on your Facebook
You
page.
think
Like
you too smart,
Deputy
bro.
Debo said,
If you ain't doing it,
were
say
doing an
no.
investigation,
I was
and then
involved in an accident.
no, I asked you. I just asked you if you're going to deny that you were in it.
I
That's
was
all.
not in any accidents, if that answers your question. Anything other than that, you'll be talking to my attorney.
I don't know if you wanted to see about a photo of the plate of this, and I don't know, maybe call some campgrounds up there in the Goose.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Outside.
just get the plate of the camper, and maybe I'll have that on record for the campgrounds
Yeah.
or something like that. Think come back and ask.
Oh, he
all
want
right.
to
I'm
be a
not gonna push any
detective.
further
He's
today.
trying.
Thanks,
She's
Jason.
trying to
You have
take the
any questions for
detective
us?
program.
Okay. Thank you.
Officers continue to investigate security and traffic footage to uncover Jason's whereabouts. They discovered Jason's truck traveling in areas that could put him at the scene of the crash. Most importantly, officers were able to obtain license plate information from certain images to confirm it was the same truck. However, those images also showed that Jason had at some point changed out identifying parts of his vehicle, notably changing his gold bumper into a chrome one, where most of the damage from the crash would have been sustained. This information gave officers enough probable cause for a search warrant. Nearly a week after the crash, officers returned back to Jason's address to follow through with the warrant.
He think he too smart. Think you too smart. I love when people like this get what the fuck they deserve. I love it. You smug son of a bitch.
Hello.
Hello. He's so happy with that warrant. Hello. He's so happy. He like, we about to get your ass. Gotcha, Mr.
I'm gonna have
Postman.
you come back down to the car here with me, okay?
All right. Something to help you with?
Yeah, Detective Bureau's gonna explain that here. Go ahead and just rest your butt right down on the hood of the car there. Put the phone in your pocket if you would, please.
That nigga needs some hair plugs. That's why he mad. That's why he mad.
Hey, Jason.
That's why he mad. You losing all his fucking hair.
Detective with the sheriff's office, okay? The reason why we're here is I just want to explain to that, okay? Is there anybody else at the house currently?
Just my pets.
Just your pets? Okay. So we have a search warrant for the residence, specifically your truck, your camera, equipment, and your cell phone. That is this right here, okay? But I want to explain this to you just so you have an understanding, okay? We know there's this hit and run crash that occurred on 14, and I know this truck's involved. We're going to examine it further for that. Okay, the situation is this. There was no injury. We know what occurred there. We know what the other driver was doing. We know everything about that.
The officer is likely not just referring to the other driver passing in a no-passing zone, but also highlighting that the driver was charged with driving on a suspended license, an offense they have committed 9 times in less than 3 years, according to court records.
The problem
could've
is
been
this:
bad.
we either got to get in front of this, you got to get in front of this, and go from there, or it gets to be dragged out a lot longer.
I understand.
And we think about the totality of the situation. It's not just your involvement, it's their involvement, and all that gets worked out in court. But we got to have the cooperation and the honesty. There's more than 5 cameras that saw this truck all the way past North Wash. We know you have cameras here. We had multiple people call in about your vehicle, and that's where we're at today. We're looking for
security is a
cooperation.
gift and
If
a
you're willing to
curse.
do that, we can sit down and talk and do that.
So I look at my attorney.
If you're an asshole and you know you're going to be doing fuck shit, do not have a home security camera because they're definitely going to get a warrant for that. And everything is on the camera.
Present.
You want your attorney present?
I would prefer that.
And who is that?
Well, he texted me his information here just last week. I just got me off guard.
You don't know your attorney name, bro? Yeah.
Scott McCarthy? Okay. What we can do, is that your cell phone?
Yeah.
Can I take that out? Thank you. So that's part of what we have right here in this warrant. We're going to take the truck, then we're going to grab your surveillance equipment, and we're going to look for any car parts associated with that truck in this house. Okay? All that will be left on this search warrant copy. It'll be left in your residence.
When do I get my truck back?
It has to be processed.
Yeah, it's gonna
So
be
I
a
don't
minute,
know if There's
brother.
no time frame. We're going to get a search warrant for it once it leaves here, and then
Maybe a
we'll
couple
go that
weeks,
route
at
if that's
least.
how you want to run it. So,
I just forgot my attorney present.
okay.
I've never had my car taken and then warrant or anything like that. Let me know in the comments how long does it usually take for cops to process your car if they got a warrant for it.
I understand, and that's certainly you're right. We can set something up for you to meet with us at the sheriff's office with your attorney if you want to talk. But like I said, this is the route it's going to go, and we're at this point with taking this truck and going from there.
Can I sit down
You
with
got
you
no
private?
choice.
Sure.
Will that be fine?
If you want to talk in a squad, we
not
can do
gonna
that.
change
Can we
anything.
go inside and talk?
No.
We haven't been through the house to make sure there's nothing in there.
It's just the dog and cat.
How
You
about
don't know
this?
that.
If we're able to clear the house real quick, then we can sit down and talk in there.
Sit in the garage.
Okay, let's do that. I didn't want to make a big deal in front of all your neighbors. I mean, you live here, this is your place, but there's obviously questions I have for you. And if, like you said, you're not under arrest, this is a warrant for the
I
truck.
understand that. I'll admit to it.
We can go in
Okay.
Should have been said something, bro. You
The
ain't
thing
really,
was, is I didn't hit anybody.
you ain't kill
That's
nobody.
the thing that's the reason why
You ain't hurt nobody, so you should have
I
said
was there,
something.
yes. I'll admit to it. I didn't hit anybody. It wasn't a road rage incident. When I was going down that road, somebody was turning right.
I'm gonna give you this back quick. We're gonna go in and just make sure nobody else is inside.
That's fine.
Nobody else is inside, right?
Dog's friendly?
Should be. I can't say too many people go in there without me there, so.
Fair enough. What kind of dog is it?
Doberman.
Doberman?
Is there 2?
A cat.
Just a cat? One
Cat
dog?
might be more vicious.
That's the one we gotta watch.
Yeah.
Sheriff's office, anybody inside?
Officers searched the residence but found nothing of interest.
Hey, puppy.
Outside of a Doberman who seemed interested in helping them find whatever they were looking for.
So 114 coming out of the intersection.
Hey, you gotta be an asshole if your dog is fucking helping the cops search the house for you. Even the dog is tired of your shit.
And I knew that it
Like,
went
give me
down
away
to
for
one.
this
There was a
motherfucker.
car up there that was about to turn. That's when the car come flying around me. 'Cause
it's a no passing zone right there.
Jason reasons that an uninvolved vehicle turning in front of him caused him to unknowingly sway towards the illegally passing Volkswagen into the gravel on the opposite side of the road. However, the security footage shows no vehicle in front of Jason's truck turning right.
I'm not expecting that.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting a car there.
You still don't know he was on camera.
I saw them hit the gravel,
Bro,
and then
that's
by the time I
malicious.
turned back right, they're already
He was,
sideways.
hey, he was in there cussing like, "You motherfucker, I'ma kill you." He was doing all. I promise you, promise the guy he was doing all that while he was pushing the pedal to the metal. I swear to God, he was talking the gang shit. I swear.
Right in front of me. So I hit the brakes. So that's why there's no damage to my truck, because I never physically hit them. I hit the brakes. They turned sideways, darted across the road, down into the ditch. They missed the tree, and then I saw them turn left and stop right there. Not stopping. I'm leaving, because that was bullshit. That's why I'm like, I was freaking out, not wanting to say anything, because
Bro,
I didn't
you're an
physically hit
entitled
anybody,
asshole, and they
but
tired
the way
of
it
your
all
shit.
kind of accumulated,
And
it
you're a
looks
lying
really
sack
bad.
of shit.
There was no road rage incident. I wasn't angry by no means. I literally just filled up my LP tank to go camping for the weekend, and
He's a
then
lying
I had
sack
to
of
get
shit,
home,
Chad.
get the camper ready, and hook up to go get my daughter. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, in my mind, these people, they want to drive like that.
I told you. In his car, he was saying, "Fuck you, motherfuckers." I told you.
Just went home.
There's no basement, right?
Told you.
You're looking at it.
Okay.
That's why I just went home.
So the driver itself said there was 2 different impacts with your vehicle.
You have the vehicle right there.
All right. Is that the same bumper that was on it that day? Okay. When did you replace the gold bumper that you had on it?
That was...
Oh, he still don't really know.
It's been a while.
You get caught up in the
Like
lie,
how
bro.
long? Again, if you changed it after the fact, we want to know about it now because we're going to find out.
Right.
We have a date of
They
when
got you,
this truck
bro.
had a gold bumper on it.
Right.
I know a date. I have pictures of it, proof.
I hear you.
So, was it changed last weekend?
I pulled the bumper off my 08 that I have.
Okay, and that's that one there?
Yeah.
Okay, where is the gold bumper at?
It's in my camper. Yep. The reason I did that is because it does have damage on it from previous hits and bumps. You can see it. It has yellow paint on it from hitting a
You are a
bumper
lying
because of the
sack
guys.
of shit.
And I was scared that, like, okay, well, the second that you guys see that, it's just going to be boom, boom, boom. Blame me. It's all me. It's all me. And I'm just going to keep getting in more and more trouble. I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. So I just swapped it.
He is a
But yes, I
lying
do
sack
have
of
it.
shit.
It's a minor injury crash with no loss of life or anything like that, okay? But you're doing good with getting past this because that's what's best for you. The cover-up part of it, I'm just telling you, is the problem that gets people in these hit-and-run cases.
That's why I'm trying to be honest with you.
Right. I know you said you weren't involved and you were up north to Deputy DeBoer, but...
Well, I was up north.
But at the specific time of this crash, you weren't. So,
right, but nobody asked me specifically at that time.
Exactly.
And I get that. I get it. But that's why I'm trying to be honest with you, because that makes me feel like...
Yes.
I feel like you're not trying to badger me right now.
No, and one thing is all this gets worked out through the court process and not necessarily you or I,
Yeah, you're not gonna go to jail.
So you switched out the bumper. What
it's a
other
hit and
parts
run, he
did
might.
you switch out, or was that
He
it?
might.
That was it.
He
It was
might.
just the bumper.
Oh, good, he's talking.
I mean, I'll even show you. Like, you can see it. Like, I'm not worried about it.
That's evidence.
What I was talking about, like, I was fearful over.
Ooh, don't worry about it. Yeah, I see it there. Ooh, now I gotta clear that.
I see the yellow paint and everything. A few weeks ago, they ran into one of those yellow gas station bumpers.
Right.
And that was what I was fearful of.
And this is the 08, or this is the new stuff from last Friday.
I don't believe I made contact with him. Like, it was to the point where
I
hit the brakes and then
stop lying.
I literally hit the brakes as soon as he cut across.
Okay. Is it something where you might not necessarily feel it?
It's a dually
Stop
pickup truck, so
lying.
it has a very solid stance. But
Right. The car on the right, you said that was turning on the crossroad. Describe that car to me.
it was so far ahead of me. That's the last thing on my mind. I just know that there was a car a ways ahead. And then as I was coming up, I saw them had their blinker on. They were turning right, so I went to veer out to the left to go around them. There was no coming traffic, so I only went over about maybe 3 feet-ish.
Okay.
It could have been more.
And they hooked right. Why?
because there was an intersection right there, and they were in the gravel at that point in time.
Okay. Obviously, yeah, like you said, we know it's a double yellow. We know nobody should be passing there.
Right.
There was video at Thiele's
stop,
that
bro?
actually captures the whole incident.
Right.
I don't recall a vehicle turning right onto F. That would have been.
There was a car there turning right.
Was there any kind of beef between you and that VW
No.
at the intersection?
No, because like when I come out of that intersection, there was a car right next to me. I was in the right lane, and I was actually going to go slow anyways, and then they were going slower, so I sped up to go around them. Just had more pace than them, I guess. And then at that point in time, I just did the speed limit, and I was going down the road.
Do you think that upset him? Of why you snuck by him right there at the 2-to-1 lane? What we'll do today, I appreciate your honesty and cooperation. That's going to help you the long run. Like you said, it's the best for you to move past this situation. Are you on probation or anything like that? No. Okay. We still have to take the bumper and probably the truck for a little bit.
That's my only means of transportation.
I understand, and
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
better
work
use
with
one
you
of
on
them
that.
four-wheelers.
If you allow us to download the phone, we can work with you on that as well.
Well, that one I'm going to go through my attorney on. This privacy. I got
Okay.
personal information on there. and
Okay,
stuff like that.
okay, and that would be just a search warrant then is all we would do for that. We're going to gather the parts and probably the truck and the security system here. Okay, my plan for you is there will be charges associated to your involvement. I understand what you're explaining to me, but I can book and release you on those charges today. I have to take you to the facility though at the jail, and we'll book and release you on those. That passenger, I don't know if you saw that oak tree, but it's very close to where that car went through that ditch in front of Todd Thiele's. She just had some injuries to her lower body. The vehicle I can work with, it'll be held by the DA's request. So if they want it held
DA's
for a period
picking
of
it
time,
up.
it'll be
Oh
held.
yeah,
It's
they
my
picking
main
it up.
vehicle.
I completely get it, and
It's
that's
over,
why
bro.
we just want the cooperation that can help you go that route.
And my biggest fear is just the truck for work, and then my daughter.
Is she here or is she
No,
part-time,
I-
come here the weekend?
Well, I pick her up every Friday until Monday.
Okay.
That's my only transportation.
If you consent or if we can get a warrant done in the next 5 to 6 days, maybe
Bro,
the DA's
hell no, that ain't your only transportation. You got that big ass camper, so and you got all man, bro. Ain't no way you only got one truck for transportation. You got all that shit, man. And I don't give a fuck. I'm judging. I'm pocket watching right now. I know he got access to another vehicle.
willing to release it.
I'm pocket
Do what
watching.
you got to do, but
Okay.
I need that truck back. If I don't, if that truck.
And I
doesn't
don't
work,
want to hinder your work. It's just this
Dude,
is
like I'm already going through bankruptcy, so if I miss out on any more work,
Oh no,
it's stressful for you. I get
Oh, he
it.
probably
if
going
it's
through a
gone
divorce.
for even a week, it puts me out of
See,
business.
I'll
I'll make
start
some
talking
phone
too
calls
soon.
on that. I'll try and work with you on that. I
I'll start
can't say
talking
for
too
sure
soon.
one way or another at this point right now, but with the cooperation that you're willing to provide, we may be able to go with that and return it to you.
I need my truck.
We'll talk. Our supervisor should be coming
Truck
out
is
here,
gone,
so
buddy.
That's honestly my biggest fear right now is not having a vehicle. I've had this placement with my daughter's mom for going on 7 years, and I've
Right.
never missed a pickup or drop off. So
Right. We're not trying to make things any worse than what you got. It's like you said, you're moving forward from today. From this, you can start to move past this. But we'll move this out, and then I'll have you put your
Davis
ATV
Towing.
back in or three-wheeler back in. I talked to the boss. He's under the same assumption it's going to have to go through the DA's office, okay? All I can tell you on the truck is that we'll do our due diligence to try and get this done as quick as possible. Then we can work on getting it back once the DA gets that request. Right now, you'll be placed under arrest for the reckless and endangering safety for the 2 occupants and the hit and run causing injury. I'm not worried about the obstructing.
I know his neighbors is like, yes, finally, because the whole town, it was a Facebook post, his sister, like everybody turned this guy in. Everybody knew what truck that is because they just know he's just a fucking town menace. Like, damn.
Or anything like that
whole
from
town
the
did that
prior
to you.
contact.
when can I expect to get my phone back then too?
Between you and I, my first priority is to get your search warrant done on your truck. Any other questions?
Timeline on that? I just
I should have your phone downloaded sometime next week. Tomorrow, my focus is on your truck tomorrow. This will be a book and release. You'll just get a court date. I could hold you in jail, but I'm not going.
I know.
So
I just trying to make sure, like with the business, like
if there's a way that you can figure something out for a few days next week, and then I'll obviously run it by the.
vehicle. That's the issue. No, I don't have another truck or anybody that has a truck that I could use to pull.
Use the rental
trailers
car.
for
Should have
work.
thought about
Right.
that, Bucko.
But unfortunately, that's where we're at.
Should have thought about it.
Get some cuffs.
I do.
I'll just put them on in front. I'm not.
Have them pull in the driveway and do it.
Let's walk.
No, I feel like I've been more cooperative this whole time.
Obviously, you've been.
Oh man, bro, they know you're going to jail,
I
fam.
don't need to parade you in front of all your neighbors. Or anything like that.
1095.
No, can you shut my garage door and then just come out the back of the garage for me, please? Thank you.
When we're all done? Yes.
Man, why you doing me a favor like
we'll
that,
get
man?
some
I don't wanna say black or white thing, but I don't think the cops would have been that nice to me if I would have almost killed somebody. Because what if they would have hit the tree? What if they would have hit that tree? Come on, man. You got to treat everybody the same way, because you never know. He could be off his rocker and grabbed your gun and shot you. Then what you gonna say? Should have follow protocol, not because he looked like you. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Real
I don't like that.
No, I appreciate it.
A copy of the search warrant will be left on your, probably on your refrigerator, okay?
Favoritism.
And then I'll try and be in contact with you if we can get that stuff out to you.
All right, thank you.
All right?
Got his hands in the front, didn't put his hands behind his back, no nothing. This nigga almost ran somebody off the road, yo.
Oh,
He could have killed that
Can you let
person.
them know that my gun is next to my bedside? That just shouldn't be an issue. It's not loaded. Okay. It's a short barrel shotgun. It's not loaded. It's not loaded. It's a short barrel.
Okay.
It's a short barrel.
There's been a lot of strange cars driving by this last week. Ever since my name was posted on the Facebook page, I've had some weird traffic.
Here we go.
Two vehicles that were recording as they went by. Not cops. That's on the camcorders too, and I can point that out to you. But it's just a little fishy. So.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Hey, Jason. I talked to you for a minute. There's one question I want to clarify with you, and it's just about occupants of the vehicle. But you're currently in custody, so I got to read you your Miranda rights. I just want to clarify if your daughter was in the vehicle or not.
No.
I know you mentioned something about picking her up on Friday, so that's why I just want to clarify if anybody else was in the vehicle. So I'm just going to ask you that question, but I got to do this before I ask you that, since you're in custody. It says you have the right to remain silent. Realizing that you have these rights, are you willing to answer questions and make a statement? And it's just about what I just explained to you about the occupancy of the vehicle is all I'm asking about.
You mean about the occupancy of my vehicle?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. If you
Ain't
could
no
just
way.
sign in date and time.
So
and I'll sign
nice.
on the bottom there.
He's so nice to him. Oh Lord. So nice.
10:26. Yeah.
He could have just killed. He almost could have killed somebody. But you're so nice. You're so nice.
There. Okay, so you dropped her off at school.
Yeah, I was already on the way home.
Okay. What number do you need me to reach out to?
Seth.
That you're giving me permission to go on your phone. No, that's,
All right, well then don't. I guess don't. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you want to look at all the.
I mean, if you had his number.
I would keep that. Oh my God, Breeze, what you talking about? Breeze, what you need? Breeze, what you talking about? I'm gonna keep that to myself. Why? I don't think he wants to give that phone away. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I can.
I don't know offhand. I'll call. I'll see if I can call a taxi when we get out of here.
Okay.
I guess. Yep.
All right.
Based on Jason's existing charges, it appears he did not have his daughter in his vehicle at the time of the incident. Jason faced 2 felony counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety and 1 misdemeanor count of a hit and run. About 7 weeks after the incident, Jason signed a signature bond for $2,250 to ensure presence in court. He entered a plea of not guilty to all counts. 5 months later, Jason took a plea deal and got 1 charge of recklessly endangering safety dismissed. For his other endangering safety and hit-and-run charges, he was sentenced to a total of 5 years of probation, which would start with 90 days in jail full Huber, meaning he is permitted to leave jail for certain circumstances, like work. He has to complete 150 hours of community service within 2 years and must pay over $6,700 in restitution to the owner of the Volkswagen, who is in in the passenger seat during the crash. As for the other driver, they pled no contest to their no passing zone and operating on a suspended license charges, resulting in over $400 in fines. However, they seem to have continued to not pay their fines, as they racked up more operating on a suspended license charges. Interestingly, they pled no contest to a hit and
won't
run,
they arrest them and
specifically
take
for
their
property
car?
adjacent to a highway, almost exactly 1 year after the incident in this video. While researching, we also found that the truck involved in the crash is currently up for sale on Facebook for just $15,000 if anyone's interested.
Some of them have seen.
Yo, I'm out. I'm out.